Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. CTV News reports that Kenneth Law, an accused suicide kit salesman, is expected to plead guilty on Friday in Canada to lesser charges of aiding suicide, with the initial first-degree murder charges being withdrawn. However, British authorities have confirmed that Law will not face any additional charges in the United Kingdom, despite the fact that a significant majority of the known deaths linked to his products occurred there. The UK's National Crime Agency and Crown Prosecution Service informed bereaved families that they decided against extradition, citing the potentially lengthy process, the possibility of a similar sentence, and the likelihood that Law might serve his time back in Canada regardless. Instead, British prosecutors expect a Canadian judge to be informed of the worldwide impact of Law's crimes, including the 112 deaths tied to his products in the UK and at least 150 deaths globally, according to CTV News count. Families affected by these deaths are calling for a public inquiry in the UK, expressing anger and concern about the message this sends to other online predators. Since Law's arrest, Canadian border guards have intercepted at least 30 packages containing the deadly chemical. Public Safety Minister Gary Anandasangaree has rejected proposals to reduce the metadata retention period under Canada's Lawful Access Bill. The proposed legislation mandates electronic service providers to keep digital metadata, which includes communication traces but not content, for up to 1 year. Anandasangaree asserted that a shorter retention period would impede effective police and intelligence investigations, and therefore the 1-year period will be maintained. Critics, including University of Ottawa law professor Michael Geist, argued that this measure could create a comprehensive surveillance map of Canadians and suggested a maximum 30-day retention. The government, however, believes the bill provides necessary tools for law enforcement while being charter compliant. Concerns have also been raised by tech companies like Apple and Meta, and messaging services like Signal, who warn the bill could compromise encryption or force them to withdraw from Canada. Anandasangaree stated the bill is not intended to breach encryption and clarifications will be introduced. This report is from the Canadian Press. Global News reports that the India-based Bishnoi extortion gang sent a letter to an Abbotsford, BC, police station in August 2025, boasting of 1,000-foot soldiers ready to carry out shootings and demanding tax from businesses. This revelation came during a deportation hearing for an alleged Edmonton extortion gang member. Detective Kevin St. Louis of the Edmonton Police Service, a member of Project Extortion, testified that the gang targets South Asian Canadians, often using Indian nationals in Canada who are paid small amounts and seek a sense of belonging. Demands are typically made over WhatsApp, frequently referencing Lawrence Bishnoi or Goldie Brar, though Jora Sidhu is believed to be the primary communicator. The gang's tactics evolved after an internal rift, with some shootings occurring without prior demands, indicating disorganization. Investigators face challenges due to encrypted messaging, international phone numbers, and rapid firearm movement between provinces. The Canada Border Services Agency, CBSA, has opened 446 extortion investigations and issued 118 removal orders, with 55 individuals already deported, primarily in Toronto, BC, and the Prairies. An internal RCMP report also linked the Bishnoi group to contract killings in Canada, alleging they acted on behalf of the Indian government in the assassination of Sikh leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar, an accusation India denies. An 8-year-old boy has died from a severe allergic reaction after allegedly being given the wrong treat at a Dairy Queen in Kingston, Ontario. His mother, Julia Gartland, told Global News that she ordered a vegan dilly bar for her son, Liam, who has anaphylaxis to dairy, eggs, and peanuts. However, she claims the worker handed him a product that contained dairy. Shortly after consuming it, Liam began experiencing an allergic reaction, prompting his mother to administer an EpiPen and call 911. Despite rapid medical response, Liam suffered cardiac arrest for 55 minutes, leading to severe brain damage. He was later transferred to the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario, but passed away. His family has chosen to donate his organs, with his heart going to a 3-year-old girl. Dairy Queen has stated they are cooperating with authorities and are in contact with the store operator, while the coroner's office confirmed an investigation is underway. Global News reports that Ontario is set to designate Toronto's Island Airport, Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, as a special economic zone to fast-track its expansion. This move follows the province's recent passage of legislation granting it control over the airport's land on the Toronto Islands. Premier Doug Ford views the airport as a crucial asset and aims to expand it to accommodate jets, which would require longer runways. The new law also allows the province to assume Toronto's role in the existing tripartite agreement governing the land, currently held with the federal government and the Toronto Port Authority. Transportation Minister Prabneet Sarkaria stated that the province will collaborate with the Toronto Port Authority to implement special economic zones and other tools necessary for the project's advancement, emphasizing its national significance. Mayor Olivia Chow has decried the move as a land grab without consultation, while opposition parties have raised concerns about potential disregard for environmental laws, Indigenous consultation, and democratic processes. The provincial government maintains that community consultations will be conducted. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.